Welcome back. We are at the Winter Fancy Food Show 2020, and right now I have Henry Hu here, CEO and founder of X Technologies, Cafe X Technologies.
Cafe X, yep.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so Cafe X makes robotic coffee bars. We started the company about 4 years ago. I was in college and thought that we needed something to solve the problem of people waiting in lines for coffee all the time. And so we built this product that uses a robotic arm to make coffee extremely fast. And we let customers order from self-service kiosks and from our mobile app. And so recently we opened 2 locations at airports, one in San Francisco Airport and another one at San Jose. And that's kind of like been all the work that we've done over the last 5 years has been leading up to that. And since we've launched, they've just been absolutely crushing it.
That's amazing. So new generations right now, they want instant gratification, right? They want everything fast, they're on the go, but they're also concerned about what's in their food, in their beverage.
Yeah.
Is that important to you? What do you put in your beverage?
Yeah, absolutely. So the 2 most important things for us at Cafe X are quality of the product, meaning the coffee that we serve or other foods that we will potentially do in the future, and design. And so first thing is the quality. Basically, we firmly believe that if our coffee doesn't taste good, everything else is completely useless.
Okay.
So all this technology, design, everything's useless.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so we partner with specialty coffee roasters. And so from the beginning, we've been working with various local roasters. And currently we work with Equator Coffees. We work with Ritual. They're both based in the Bay Area. And we also work with Intelligentsia. They're pretty much one of the pioneers in specialty coffee and the direct trade model. So we've always had really good coffee beans, and we have organic whole milk that's locally sourced, and we're one of the first places to actually, in San Francisco, to introduce Oatly, the Swedish oat milk, and that's been super popular for us.
Tell me about that, and you introduced that a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
2018. What new trend do you think you're going to introduce now for the 2020 coming up?
So our product now basically only serves beverages, so specialty coffee drinks. And so we're actually focusing on, first of all, adding more drinks, but also we're going to work on serving food. And so I'm not sure if that's like a trend, but that's something that's really important to us and something that we've learned over the last few years is that, we have a really nice machine that makes great coffee, but it's also really critical to food. So that's one of the focuses for this year.
Tell me a little bit about this machine. Are baristas going to be outdated in the near future or not?
Absolutely not. There is always going to be like the right time to go to a cafe and to have a barista make you a really nice handcrafted beverage. With Cafe X, what we're trying to do is kind of solve for that kind of daily use case, or at least this year we're focusing really on airports. And airports are always underserved in terms of coffee. You basically just can't hire enough people to make drinks as fast enough at an airport. And you don't have enough space at airports to open lots of coffee shops. There's only a certain amount of space. Whereas with our machine, it's only 40 square feet. So you can basically drop multiple units into an airport really quickly. And so I think there's always going to be a time and place for a barista. We're kind of the really fast and reliable and high quality option. But we actually try to work with baristas a lot. So we actually work more with coffee roasters than with baristas themselves, because they source the beans, they roast the coffee, and they work with us to dial in all the recipes that we serve. So that really has a big impact on the quality of the drinks.
So do you make it a point in your company of staying local and sourcing local ingredients, and how do you balance that with new technology coming out? What's the balance there?
I think ideally the technology that we build really just kind of works in the background. It really shouldn't have, it just works. So that basically lets us focus more on finding the best ingredients, making sure that the recipes are dialed in correctly, making sure that the equipment is super clean and everything works really well. And so having the technology, I think, to summarize, basically just lets us not worry about actually serving drinks and having everything work, and then we can put more of our time and effort on trying to find the next really great coffee bean or the next dairy alternative or whatever cool new product we want to add to the menu.
What are the expansion plans for CafeX technology?
So this year we're focusing on airports. We have 2 now at 2 airports, and we'll be doing a lot more this year. It's just a really great location for our product. And we're also going to expand internationally this year. So we haven't announced the actual market yet, but we will be in at least one market outside the US later this year.
Can you tell us where?
Somewhere in Asia.
Somewhere in Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, and what new products are you excited to incorporate in your business?
Well, so first of all, we're focusing on like food this year, and we're going to start with pastries.
Okay.
So like your typical coffee shop, breakfast pastries, croissants, muffins, or croissants, muffins, donuts. We kind of tested these products at our prototype locations in San Francisco that we operated over the last few years, and donuts worked really well. So we're looking forward to adding that. And personally, I'm really excited about adding boba.
Okay.
So our machine has tea, it has milk, it has sweeteners, and different flavor syrups. And so we kind of have all the ingredients for boba except that little warmer device that keeps the boba like nice and soft for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so a fun project we want to work on is adding that. As a kind of module or an accessory that just sits inside the machine,
right.
And then we'll be able to have boba on the menu.
Okay. So research has shown that people are experimenting more with their beverages. Why do you think that is, and is that a good thing for your business?
Experimenting? You mean like just trying different types of new drinks?
Not going always for the same coffee, maybe trying Vietnamese coffee or trying different flavor profiles.
Yeah. I think that's great. That's part of, we kind of have that general concept built into our menu. So we have more than just coffee. We have matcha, green tea, and we have chocolate and a nice chai concentrate that we source locally to make a nice masala chai. But on the coffee side, we have up to 4 different coffee beans. And so we actually encourage our customers to try, all the different coffee beans, try a blend from, Intelligentsia, or a single origin from Ritual, or another single origin coffee from Equator. And they all come from different regions of the world and have really distinct flavor profiles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a focus for us.
Can you tell us which is the most popular one?
Which most popular coffee?
Yes.
So we actually have 2 different coffees at our 2 locations, but at San Jose Airport, the Equator Jaguar espresso is super popular for us. It's a really dark espresso.
Okay.
And then we're serving Intelligentsia's Black Cat Classic espresso at San Francisco Airport. And that's also just super popular.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That was Henry Hu, and we're going to have more coverage here briefly with SFA News Live.